Praise the Lord. God is good all the time. Hey, my testimony was actually a long time coming. And I'm sorry, I'm just going to go in English most of the time, please. Forgive me for that. My testimony was a long time coming. And I was just looking for a right time to say it out. And 2 weeks ago, Kaka came to me and said that my testimony is due, so it's actually due today. And I just wanted to say that if I wouldn't have been here today, I've been in St. Giles actually. And that was one of those saddest parts of my life. 4 years back, I got a job, which I'm still working for the company. It's a New Zealand company. I had to move to Suva, and I had to move alone. So that was like moving away from my family and moving to freedom that I needed. I wanted freedom all my life, so I said this was my only time to go and enjoy my life while I was working. When I went to Suva, since my bosses were in New Zealand, I'm the only one here. I joined a lot of friends, and I got into a very wrong company, and I became a hardcore alcoholic, smoking cigarette, drinking, going to drugs, going to girls, and life was a fun. It was a total fun that time, and I was enjoying it. My mom used to call me, my dad used to call me, my brother used to come every time to Suva, and I would act as if everything was okay, but behind the scenes it was not. And last year in March, I got very sick. I got very, very sick. And from that day, March, to the next 5 months, I was just going up the doctors every day. I was just going. I didn't know what was wrong with me, and I was just falling sick every day. My health was getting bad, and I was getting scared of life. I was at one stage where I thought I was gonna die, and my mom wasn't there. My mom and dad were in America. So my mom comes down and I called her to Suva, and then she came in. And when she saw my state, she was so shocked, and she was like, "What's happening to you?" And I didn't know. And every time I used to go to the doctors, I got my lung test, my kidney test, my blood test, and everything was coming okay. There was nothing wrong with my blood test, but I was getting very sick, and there was like something really wrong with me, and I didn't even know. But I thought going to the doctors would help. So my mom comes to me, and my mom says that I have to move back to Otoka, and I have to go and meet. She's gonna take me to Kaka and Kaki, and I didn't know who Kaka and Kaki were then. So I was thinking in my heart, okay, if this is gonna fix it up, I'm gonna go. So I made my move from Otago to Suva, and on a Saturday evening I came and I met Kaka for the first time. I've known Kaka from a long time, but actually meeting him personally was for the first time. And Mom took me there, and Kaka saw me, and Kaka saw me in a very bad state, and Kaki was there as well. And Mom told the story, and we stayed there for a while, and Kaka, he prayed for me that day. And I went back home. So I thought Kaka's one prayer is gonna work. I'm gonna be okay in a day. But it did not happen that way, because when I went to Kaka's, I did not go with my faith and belief, because I did not believe in God that time. It was like I thought if I go to Kaka, Mom said let's go to Kaka, I thought I'm gonna be okay in one day, but it never happened. And every morning I used to wake up and I used to say, "Mom, I need to go to the doctor." And there was this doctor, Dr. Janice Brown, who would see me every second day sitting in a clinic, and she was like, "What is wrong with this person? Everything comes out clean." To that extent, I was telling my mom, "Mom, I'm worried. Maybe I may have HIV or AIDS." And I went and got it tested 3 times, and it was all clear. And my mom just tells me, "No, you have to keep praying. You have to keep praying." I said, "No, this is not working." So at one stage, we came to this doctor. When this doctor couldn't take me anymore, she wrote a letter, and then she sent it to the stress ward in Otoka, where you go and meet a psychiatrist. Who's the doctor is basically telling me that I'm mentally unstable, which may be right. So I went to the stress ward, I went to the hospital, and I met this gentleman doctor who took some reports and some analyses, and he called me again. So the next time when I went there, I saw him. He was filling this St. Giles form, and he was gonna refer me to St. Giles. And I just stood up and I said, "Just give me a moment, please." And my mom was sitting outside. I came to my mom and I said, "Mom, I'm not coming back here. I don't want to go to St. Giles, please." And she could actually see tears in my eyes. I was literally crying. And I said, "I need to go to church." And this time when I'm gonna go to church, I'm gonna go with all my faith and all my belief because I don't think I'm gonna get help over here. So we went back to Kagas and Takis and they started praying. And from that moment when they started praying, I started telling myself to have more belief and faith, and it's gonna happen. So it was on the 2nd of May last year that God came to my house and I was a reborn Christian that day. And from that day, I prayed every morning, every afternoon with mom. I prayed that Kaka and Kaki used to come once a week to my house and I went through the deliverance process. And day by day I could see the change in me. I was no more scared. I was no more scared of meeting people. To that stage that I had come to, if anybody used to come to my house, I used to hide. I would never want to come out. And I would just go upstairs and hide and just be so scared. And I was so scared of death. To be very honest, I was so scared of death. I thought I was going to die. But then I just encouraged myself. I kept praying. I prayed together with Kaka and Kaki, with my mom, with my brothers and my sisters, who are all going to church, in fact. And then in June, Kaka came to me and said that you're ready for your baptism. And I said, okay, I'm going to take it. And I went for my baptism. And from that day onwards, I thank Almighty God every morning, every afternoon. He is a miracle working God. He's done that miracle in my life. And from that day, I've never touched alcohol, I've never touched cigarettes, I've never gone into anything wrong. And it's been 1 year, 9 months now. I don't even feel like drinking alcohol, no cigarette, and I love living God's life. And I want to thank my mom for coming in the right time to take me to Lotoka and my family. And I thank Kaka and Kaki that I met them at the right time and that they brought me to church. And I thank the Almighty God for how He has transformed me to a person I am right now. Thank you so much, Kaka. Thank you so much, Kaki. And prayers are always answered. And God does miracles in our lives every day. Thank you so much.